Welcome to City on a Hill Gaming, a tabletop RPG actual play podcast built on puns, nonsense, and a little bit of faith. We hope you enjoy our show.
So, are we all good with the general mechanics of the wild die?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, let's...
Quick point of order. Mike, do I need to be doing anything as far as recording?
Oh, you didn't hit your own record button?
Oh, that's awkward.
Oh, shoot.
No, I recorded the entire thing. Yes, it's fine.
All right.
Okay.
I'm
I
just
kind
teasing.
of figured since nobody said anything, but I'm very used to Alan being very duplicate and triplicate and have everything in 6 different places kind of thing. So
No, much to my editor's chagrin, that's not what we do. That's not what we do.
cool. Fair enough. Makes
yes.
life easy.
Kyle, if you could go to 6 different places, then we'll be good.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, great. All right, for your listeners at home, what you cannot see is that we have had 5 more Zoom windows pop open, and Kyle is in each of them. It is really terrifying.
I have the power.
Panopticon.
Panopticon.
I'm watching you.
Oh, we have to do character creation more often if this is what you folks do.
We never actually use them. We just make them for the sake of it. I have no
Okay.
objections.
That was how I spent my entire high school, was just making role-playing characters that I never used.
Facts.
Okay. So for the next 30 minutes, what I'd like to do, or ish, depending on our time frame, I'd like to run us through a little bit of prologue, because you all know that we're going to a super modified version of the Pirates of Prexair. I've been saying Prexiar for years, but apparently I've been saying it wrong and not really reading it. So Prexair. Peter Schweighofer, if you listen, first of all, thank you. Second of all, correct my pronunciation on social media if you'd like. And so I'd like to kind of explore what happened to bring us to going to this pirate base. You are a group of rebel agents that is working out in the Outer Rim, and you are just on the cusp of arming your own little cell group. You have been training and recruiting, and you are just about ready to take a band of would-be civilians and turning them into freedom fighters against the Empire. However, at your point of meetup with your gunrunner, James, you probably know this person from your gun running days. What is his or her or their or its name?
Oh, I'm sorry. What? Who again?
There's a gun runner that's gone missing.
Okay.
Do you have a name for them?
Grax.
Grax. Grax, much to your dismay, has not shown up at the rendezvous. Grax is late, and Grax is never late. In fact, Grax is almost always early. Something has gone wrong with Grax. And what you have decided to do is to trace the steps for Grax to see if you can locate what has happened. I would say, and I told you that knowledge would almost never come into play. Does anybody want to make a knowledge? Wait a second. Is this knowledge or is this mechanical? It's like I have played this game before. What I need is it's probably mechanical. An astrogation roll. See, that is taking a look at my revised and expanded. This is the 4th section. We're not using that.
I see astrogation under mechanical.
Okay,
I
that's
have
right.
that pretty good.
Anybody want to make a mechanical roll to see if they can figure out where that might have been coming from?
3, 6, 8.
8.
Nine.
Anybody else?
I forgot my pip.
9. Anybody else want to make a roll?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, it really can't hurt.
That is 6 total, but it is a 1 on the wild die.
Oh, well. Yeah. Like,
Messing it up already. Let's go.
like, guys, I've got it. Then you close the tab.
Right.
Control Z, Control Z, Control Z.
No, it's Control-Shift-T. No, it was a private browsing window. No.
Secretly, I'm the reason Camino disappeared from the archive maps. Oops.
Oh, lost his Planet Master Obi-Wan has.
Okay. I am going to assume that 3 of the 4 of you are on board the same freighter, and there is a beat up, kind of glued and duct tape and spit and wire together starfighter. You don't want to call it an X-Wing, even if Chip does.
Legally, we can't call this an X-Wing.
Incom says, please don't call that an X-Wing. We're fighting a war, but I will still sue you. A freighter type to be decided later. All right. 8, it takes you a while, like an uncomfortable while, to start to trace your steps. But you think that you have a hyperspace waypoint where he might have stopped off. Does anybody want to pull that hyperspace lever? Well, you're gonna have to do your own chip, but
Yes.
who dares do it? Like, this isn't even a skill roll. Just somebody saying,
pull the lever, Kronk, then. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
All right. And as soon as Kronk pulls the lever, oh no, you just evacuated all of the space toilets into space.
I was flying behind you.
That was a different game.
The stars go into star lines and then into the mottled white and gray of hyperspace. And as you come to the appropriate destination, you push the levers back, and the stars go to star lines, and you pop back into real space. There is a ping on your sensors. Could anybody make a mechanical sensors roll? And yeah. Chip, you can make one separate.
11.
Also, I don't know what the stats are on this, but I'll take a look later. Add 2D for your passive scan. James, you're also rolling. Is that correct?
Yeah.
What are we got?
15 then.
A 15 and a what?
I rolled a 7.
A 7. Okay. James, from your sensor readings, you can tell that the ping is coming from generally in that direction. It is clearly a distress call of some sort. And Chip, according to your readings, there is debris. There's battle debris that is spewed out in this region. It is the remains of a light freighter, and that's all that you can tell at this juncture.
It looks like somebody got attacked here. Remains of a light freighter. Can't really tell much more than that.
It's not in visual range, but you've got a direction on it if you want to pilot the ship to take a look. Oh, come on. Nobody likes flying starships. This is Star Wars. Go for it. Ryan, you've not rolled the dice.
Which skill is this again?
This is going to be starship piloting.
Is that mechanical?
It is mechanical.
That is the bad decision.
Yeah, it is. But you're going to add 2D to it because your freighter, and this may change, has a maneuverability of 2 dice.
So this would be a total of how many dice?
How many is your mechanical?
1.
1. So you're gonna roll 3D.
Okay. And one of them's wild.
And one of them is wild.
Sure, this is
Please
fine.
roll a 1 on the wild die. I would love if we failed and rolled a 1.
14?
14?
644.
644. Okay. Is the 6 on the wild die?
No, the 4 is on the wild die.
Well, that's okay too. No, that is in moderate territory. and to fly the ship in the general direction of a derelict freighter is not hard. It's especially since it's not shooting at you. Since once it's coming into visual range, you can see this thing is clearly derelict. It's or at least in pretty bad shape. There are no running lights. It is adrift.
Sure. We'll
And
progress that direction.
yeah, and James,
Cautiously.
your heart just sinks because you can see that this is clearly Grax's prized possession of a ship.
Scan it for life signs.
Okay, give me a sensors roll and add 3D to it since you're going to focus.
Ooh. 6 on the wild die.
Ooh,
6 on the wild die.
Yeah,
yes!
baby.
6 on the wild die. Oh, finally. Okay, so it was 19 just on the wild die.
He was dead, but now he's alive.
Let's see, it's 22, 25,
This is what happened to
28,
Princess Leia in that movie when she got spaced.
48, 46.
46!
Not 4d6, just 4d6. 40, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay.
Listeners, this takes us into heroic territory of 32 plus. You have pole vaulted over heroic. So,
Bryan knows the names of the people who put the bolts in the factory for this spaceship.
Bryan, you can tell from your scans that there are several hull breaches. Many of them aren't big, but they have been pew-pewed apart. The ship's environment has been compromised. You can tell that somehow there is still one life sign aboard.
There's somebody alive on there still, incredibly.
You can also tell from your scans that this thing has been boarded, and one of the holes in the hull looks like it has been not blasted, but cut, as in that there's probably some sort of plasma torch that has been used in a boarding action.
Chip, can you tell if the cargo hold is empty?
Can I tell that?
Oh, with a 46, you can tell everything. So yes, you you understand that the cargo hold is empty.
Rix, can you tell me when the last time it had its oil changed?
As a matter of fact, I've got an image of the receipt still on the console.
They put a little sticker up there saying how many more light years until the next change.
Until the next change. I didn't know they had Jiffy Lube in this sector.
Looks like it was 7 parsecs ago.
Yes. Thank you for that. Okay.
Can I fire up the comm link?
You can fire up the comms.
Grax, can you hear me?
Lord Vader?
No, that's just static. Well, should I try to make the static more staticky?
Here, let me.
Yeah, I like his static better. Hold on, let me hold the record button.
Yeah.
Yes.
Save that for later.
I don't know if it's him. I don't recognize his static.
Like, yeah, there's no comms, there's no power, there's no nothing.
But we're getting a life rating?
You are.
Well, I guess I could go over there. I've got a vac suit.
You've got a vac suit. Oh, also, the 3 of you conveniently have 3 vac suits. Actually, 4 vac suits in your maybe just 3. Yeah, you have 3. Why would you have 4? That's crazy talk. You have 3 vac suits in your freighter.
The last one is Ewok sized.
Yes. So it's going to be a little tight around the toes.
Does it look like the damage could be repaired to the extent that we could at least seal the breach?
Yeah, is it salvageable?
All things are possible. when you have emergency kit. And let's just hope that Grax has emergency kit on his. So yeah, somebody asked me the question: Do you have emergency kit on ours?
Do we have an emergency kit on our ship?
Okay. Here's the thing: when people ask me questions like that, what I usually do, because I baited you absolutely,
Is punish us.
is I say, call it odds or evens.
Evens.
I rolled a 5, so you do not on yours. Now I also have a thing where I just say name it and claim it. So if you had not asked the question, or if you get over to his and say, "Oh my gosh, look, he has all of this emergency patch stuff."
We don't, but Grax was a fellow gun runner, and he always knew stuff could explode, so he had plenty of patch kits.
There you go. That's how you do this.
If they're still, in one piece.
So, shall we suit up and shall we try to dock with this with the hole on this freighter?
Yeah.
With the dock with the laser cut hole, or try to line it up to get it, to get your docking tube thingy.
I take
attached.
my hands off the controls and point at one of you two. It's like, not my problem. That's a bad idea.
I
Bricks.
got this.
Okay, roll your mechanical +2. Means you have a
Oh,
maneuverability of +2.
Not amazing. That is with the +2, 7 total.
Okay. With +2 dice or +2 pips?
Oh, I counted +2 pips. Should it be 2 dice?
Add +2 dice for your.
Got it.
Yeah, sorry, that's my fault.
Okay, that is actually 12 altogether.
12. Okay. So given that this is a difficult maneuvering experience, would you like to spend a character point?
How many do I have?
10.
Okay. I feel like when a game master suggests that something might be a great idea, you do it. So yes. Whoops.
All right. So to add to spend a character point, you take that point, you take and you take one die, the wild die, and you roll it. Even if it turns out a 1, it just counts as a +1. There is no penalty for rolling the wrong number on a spent character point, because oh my gosh, that would be horrible, because you spent part of your resources to do this. Why? And if it rolls a 6, you add it like it's a wild die.
Okay. That is a 4, so that brings me up to 16.
Oh, that will put you just into difficult territory. And since this is a difficult task, you succeed. How do you feel?
Wonderful.
Yay.
Accomplished.
All right. And so you maneuver into position, and slowly the docking tube extends, and your airlock is lined up and latched on. Ship, you are in a starfighter, so there's not really much in the way of a docking tube. Do you want to do an extra dangerous spacewalk, like maybe tether yourself to your ship? And
I do not.
You do not. Okay.
Can he
I
dock
will
with us?
keep an eye out, and just in case whoever it is that did this comes back.
Okay, that sounds good. Roll your patrol dice to patrol.
Okay. What are patrol dice?
I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along. That would probably be starfighter piloting.
Okay. I can do that.
And you're also rolling a 3D for your maneuverability.
That's a lot of dice. 3, 6, 9, 13, 14.
14. Okay, so you are successfully patrolling the area and getting various viewpoints of the ship. And I will pop back into you with what you see or don't see from that position.
Watch out for that grease spot on the deck right outside the airlock.
And I will probably also give you updates, because your scanning roll was wild and incredible. So the other three of you suit up and traverse through your airlock into the cold void of the derelict spacecraft. Your exterior lights are illuminating bits of the hull. Your mag boots are clutching onto the floor plate, which you adhere to mostly out of habit, because there is no up or down in zero G, but there generally is a floor. There are bits of debris and items from the ship that are just floating in the microgravity, creating an eerie presence in this, at least to Crix, this once lively ship. Um, Also, in addition to your exterior lights, your interior lights illuminate your faces wonderfully, because this is, of course, a Hollywood production, and the viewers at home must see your faces appropriately.
Mhm.
So now that you are aboard uh, Grax's ship, what do you do?
Would my survival skill be at all relevant for the sake of trying to kind of keep an eye out and determine? I mean, we've determined that there's one life sign on this ship,
Yeah.
but that doesn't speak to robotic life signs, which this is Star Wars, so that's a distinct possibility.
Okay, I will
So would
give
survival
you
be
this.
relevant for, is there any, kind of keeping an eye out for danger, or is there anything else aboard kind of thing?
Sure. I would say what I'll give you with this is make the first of all, the role that he was able to give was specific enough to tell that this is organic life.
Right.
So still make your survival roll, and then we'll see what we glean from this roll.
That is a 12.
A 12. Okay, that's clearly into moderate territory. So even though the hull is breached, you know that you're going to be looking for some place where there can be some sort of sealed compartment or container. Like if he's alive, he's somewhere. So let's look for something that is a sealed door, and your survival will tell you don't open it right away. I was like, he's alive. And then, oh,
Never
wait,
mind.
never mind. Sorry,
Sorry.
that's on me.
I'm in a spacesuit. I've got to tell him I'm sorry. So he
For the listeners at home, if you heard nothing during that exchange, that's because nothing is exactly what you hear in the vacuum of space.
Unless it's lasers and explosions.
Yes.
Or
Obviously.
In this
feelings.
case, it's
Or
lots
feelings.
of huge cats meowing.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, the deep callback. Very good.
Thank you. Did I go with them, or am I still on the ship?
You tell me. No, call it odds or evens. No,
I
just
went
kidding.
with them.
I love that.
Not doing that again. I'm going to access the ship's systems
Okay.
because Grax is an old friend. When I was going through hard times in my life, he was there for me before I joined the rebellion, and remained a good contact, providing arms and ammunition to us afterwards. And of course, the first time I got into a ship, I hacked myself a password.
I love this. I absolutely love this. So while they're looking, you're making your way up to the bridge, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And he's such a good friend. You know he would want you to have all that Bitcoin.
Exactly.
Just imagining that R2 has made his own crypto and it's Bleep coin. Sorry, R2. Anyway. All right. Why don't Ryan, it's been a while since we've had you make a roll, yes?
Okay. Yeah. All I did
Why
was
don't
fly
you-
the ship oddly. I'm just going to go with oddly. I'm not even going to finish that sentence. Oddly.
Okay, so while Crix is making his way up to the bridge, as his mag boots are going kalunk, 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 and then he says, forget about this. I'm going to glide the rest of the way. And he swooshes towards the bridge.
Swoosh.
Swoosh. Swoosh.
Ryan, I want you to make a, because you're actively looking for this Grax person. Yes.
You broke up on me for a second. Make a what roll?
Make a search roll.
Is that perception?
Yes, that is perception.
Okay. So flat perception because I don't have search.
Yes, correct.
Okay. I'm gonna click a button and hope that worked. Wait. Did that work? Yes.
Oh, that roll
He rolled
worked.
4d6 and got me a 1.
I don't like the way that this calculated that, because it automatically took out the highest and lowest. I'm thinking, how many dice did you roll?
4?
4 dice, and it said 1.
4 dice, but
sorry.
it rolled 5 minus 1, which is also impressive. Okay, I'm just gonna roll 4d6 if you're okay with that.
I don't trust this die roller right
I'm gonna
now.
math rocks.
Yeah, let's math rocks this.
That's math 15.
That's 15. I like that a lot better than
Yeah,
I like
me too.
1 on 4 dice. I
Me
mean,
too.
wow. I'm looking at the equation here. It's not making sense. Okay, so 15. You see that there is a sealed
I
a
actually need to
sealed
step away
side
for a second.
compartment.
I'll be right back.
Okay, then then flashback to James. You've just entered the cockpit, and Chip, you can see Crix's EVA suit lights through the transparisteel cockpit as you are patrolling.
Obviously,
around.
not paying attention to what I'm supposed to be paying attention to.
So James, what is Crix doing in the cockpit?
Crix is downloading all the information. He is trying to get sensor logs, navigational data, internal sensors, Grax's logs,
Okay.
manifest,
Okay.
everything.
Okay, so here's the problem: is that this thing is its power is down. So there's it can't even get it to power on. But you do have your handy dandy, what do they call their space tablets? They are
Pad.
data pads, right? And because you are just that techie, you've also brought along a jump bug, which is a piece of gear that I made up, which allows you to use an external power source. So why don't you use your computer programming and repair to try to disconnect the computer from the main power source, connect it to your jump bug, and patch in your data pad, because we're making this interesting. So computer programming and repair would do it. Sorry, James, I do have to say that I love the look on your face when I said, oh yeah, you can't even get it to power on that. Mike, of course you would do this to me. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that to you.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
sorry,
you would.
But not in front of Ryan and Kyle. They're nice.
Yes, you would. 16.
16. Okay, that is difficult. And you accomplish this task. It takes you a hot minute, but then onto your data pad starts scrolling all sorts of data. You are getting sensor logs. You can see what happens in the moments leading up to the attack, and you can see all the way back into his browser search history. And for some reason, he has a real problem with collector sabacc decks. So we're gonna really, that was really expensive.
I'm gonna be a bro and erase his browser history.
Secret lair sabacc deck. Yeah, that sounds right.
Secret lair.
As I have a friend who plays in a sabacc league. I'm sure there is someone with a nicer deck than everybody else.
That's awesome.
Central Florida has a semi-regular sabacc tournament scene.
I'm looking at his space Amazon history, and Space Bay, Wow, that's a lot of miniatures.
Again, preach.
A lot of miniatures. That's an Oh, Grax, what were you doing, man?
I have a budget.
Hey, no personal attacks.
Oh, I think I just targeted that one at all of us.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we're all nerds here. That's
Yeah.
That's
that
just
cuts
rude.
deep all the way
Can't talk
across.
to my audience like that.
How much did you spend on that cosplay? And a controlled amount for an appropriate hobby. Thank you very much.
That's right.
We're not going to hobby shame here.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Well, just a little bit, because the guy's playing that Star Trek attack wing, and that's just crossing the properties. That's not allowed.
Okay.
So I'm getting all the info.
Yeah.
Does it show? Well, first off, does it show who attacked him?
Oh, it doesn't say who attacked him, but you have read the Kraken's threat dossier for this sector, right? I mean, you're
Of
field
course.
agents. Okay, yeah, of course, because you always read the dossier. You see that there is kind of a chopped up, and put back together ship. That looks like it is it was a salvager ship before somebody slapped a whole bunch of old Clone Wars era armaments onto it. And also kind of ramshackle bolted onto it is a bunch of vulture droids. At a distance, you hear a voice coming over the comms. Power down your engines and prepare to be boarded. If you surrender peaceably, you shall be spared. Resist and suffer the consequences. He sounds like he's trying just a little bit too hard. But, at least he's got enough oomph in it. And immediately, there are 3 vulture droids which detach from the ship and make its way over to Grax's ship. Grax doesn't verbally respond, but you do see the records of blaster fire. You then see records flashing past that register hit, that register shields down, that register maneuverability compromised, more exchange of fire, and then you see power loss. After that, you don't see any hull breaches before the power loss, but you can guess what happened once his power was down.
I really want Kata to turn and look at the camera and say it sounds like resistance was futile. But I feel like that's the wrong property.
So-
We already made that joke in the last 5 minutes. You can't do it again for at least 10 more.
Dad has never stopped me before, sir.
And the dossier, which I mentioned and forgot to include. You know that this fits the profile of a pirate group. The Pirates of Prexair. Yeah, that's it. The Pirates of Prexair. Penzance. The Pirates of Penzance. The Pirates of Fancy Pants, who are salvager come smugglers, come pirates, who found a Clone Wars era derelict, and decided that since salvaging was hard and piracy looks really easy, that it would just fix up the military gear and use it to raid ships. The Alliance has not done anything about them because they have bigger fish to fry, and it is not their job to keep peace throughout the universe. But it appears now that the pirates have raided the vessel, and raided your friend, which makes it even worse. And unfortunately, while you previously had bigger fish to fry, like overthrowing the rebellion, these fish are fresh.
Wow, did you just give away his deep backstory? He's overthrowing the rebellion.
Isn't that what we're doing here?
I mean, aren't
Wait,
we
rebellion. Oh. Overthrowing the empire. Okay,
Oh.
okay, I did the wrong thing.
No, it's canon now.
It's canon now. Um,
Hmm.
okay, so back to Kata. She had just made a search roll,
Yes.
and she has found uh, a sealed compartment.
Ooh.
You hear nothing. You stand outside the compartment and listen for a long while. But then you press your helmet against the compartment door, and you both feel and hear through the vibration of your helmet a thunk, thunk, thunk against the bulkhead.
Ooh. Crix, I think I found, well, hopefully him.
I'm going to see if I can't access the internal sensors to see, or the ship's layout, to see exactly what that is.
Um, that is you actually don't even need the layout because you know Grex's ship
It's got
from
a
your
safe
backstory.
room.
That it's well, it's the only room that's safe right now, so we'll call that a yes.
Hey.
Um,
um,
that was a storage compartment, sometimes his sleeping quarters.
can I open it remotely?
Um, if you did, that
Wait,
will
that'd be
go
bad. That'd be bad. That'd be
poorly.
bad. Yeah. Okay. Um.
Okay, I'll throw you a couple of bones here.
All right.
If you want bones, just do folks want
Well.
bones?
Well. First off,
What?
can I communicate with him inside?
Um, do you know what? I would say if you go up and tap out a code, maybe you can. Do you guys have a shared code?
The gunrunner's code.
Of course, there's the gun runner's code. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I'll go. I'll tell. All right. I'm coming down to you.
Can I, meanwhile, head towards, I'm assuming the engine room is the most likely place, and see about trying to restore power to the ship?
absolutely, you can.
Okay. That's what I will attempt to do while they're sorting out.
Okay. Because there's a lot of sorted stuff here. Because we do still have you still have the holes. You can get power back on,
Right.
you can get life support on, but we all know where the life support's going is, I would say, out the window, because spacecraft should not have openable windows.
I'm not
Well, my
straining
thought
to
Straightforward
is
heat
submarine.
open space.
if if we can get power up and can seal off other internal doors to the point where the breach is no longer an immediate issue,
Ooh.
then we can worry about trying to fix the breach.
Yeah,
And I'll
I
be
like
kind of
this.
keeping an eye out for whatever I need to try and repair the breach along the way.
Let's do that. Okay, fantastic. Um, so, who wants to go? Let's see. You make your way to mechanical, or engine room. Um, give me a space transport repair roll.
Okay. Which I believe would be under technical. I have 4D in that.
All right, roll it.
Is 5, 9, 12, 14.
14. That's putting you into moderate territory. I would say that there are some things that you can do. It's really rough here. But you can isolate certain areas of the ship, and you can at least get power going to those servos. You don't have full ship functionality up and running, but you've isolated at least the exposed to space regions.
Okay.
All right, James. Um,
Hmm.
we still have no life support. We do have things isolated. Um, there are things that you know, like there should be an emergency pack where you could create a seal and a bubble um, along a hallway, so that when you open it, it'll at least contain the air bubble. You also know that he's going to have survival gear. There's gonna be a vac suit. There's gonna be
So
patch kits. What do you want to do? And you want to communicate with him.
yeah,
So what do you
I'm
want to
gonna
do?
on the way down to his safe room. I'm gonna see if I can't find some patch kits and spacesuit.
Okay. So you make a search roll, please.
Sure. What's that under?
Perception.
17.
17. That is difficult. Okay. Yeah. His stuff is a mess and it's floating around, but you find a membrane that is designed specifically for um isolating isolating a corridor. So after actually give me a survival roll. Either survival or mechanical.
It's under knowledge.
Either not yeah, either a knowledge or mechanical roll. Knowledge is going to be better.
I'll do knowledge.
Yeah. So we'll do that as a survival.
I got a 6 on the wild die.
Yay.
And so do I re-roll that?
Yeah, and add it to
15.
15. Okay. So you get this membrane sealed around the door. Like you stand next to the door. You seal this completely around so that you are standing between a thin membrane and the closed door. So if this door opens, all it's going to do is fluff a bit against the sealed membrane, so you can at least get in and get him his spacesuit.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the door and Grax.
He can't
Then
hear
I'll,
you.
I'll use the secret gunrunner spacer knock.
Okay. And then you hear back.
Okay, he's in there.
So he's yeah. This is all that copacetic.
Mhm.
Listeners
All
at home,
gunrunners know that shaving a haircut costs 2 bits.
yeah, and also listeners at home, what you cannot see are the subtitles that appeared on our screen translating the Gunrunner's code.
Yes.
It is secret, so if you couldn't read it, then I'm sorry, we can't say it out loud.
And if you actually understand Arabesh, you still don't understand it.
Hey, well,
All right. I type out stand by,
Okay.
and I'm going to hook into the door controls with my cool little slicing pad and override them.
Oh, then let's give us a technical roll because this worked out splendid for Han Solo.
Since I'm slicing the door, would be computer programming again, or just straight technical?
It'd be straight technical because that is a security roll. Like that's one of the things that is fun about watching Star Wars with this in mind. Like, okay, he's using his security roll. Like, I got it. He rolls a 1 on the wild die. He fails and rolls a complication. So a second one.
I rolled a 14.
14. That'll do it. So the door slides open, and he obviously has been breathing his own. Wait, is he human?
No,
Okay. What is he?
he's a Barabel.
Okay, he's a Barabel. Okay, so they will also breathe out. He's been breathing his own carbon dioxide for a little too long. This guy looks green, and not the right shade of green, because they're usually a much more lively green than the grayish green that he is. And he he says, "Crix, I never thought I'd be so glad to see you.
Oh, please, you're still not glad to see me.
I'm glad to see that spacesuit you got under your arm. Would you mind tossing it this way?"
I'd toss it to him, like, come on, get suited up. And be careful, otherwise your scales will put more holes in the suit than your ship has got in it.
Yeah, that was a thing. Um, he gets his suit on, which if you're imagining somebody stepping into a spacesuit and then hopping around, putting his other foot into it, you're clearly imagining the wrong thing because he's still in microgravity. So as he's trying to get this on, he's sort of tilting and tumbling as he's finally getting his seals checked and double checked. Then he turns the suit on, clicks the mag boots on, and his feet go to the ground, and he gets tuned into your comm channel.
am I better off waiting to do medicine-y things till we're back on our ship?
That is a great question.
Or maybe first aid-y things here and then medicine-y things later?
You are on the you're on the wrong side of that blister seal. Dang it. Why don't we say that you were on the right side of that blister seal because
I don't know, just give him a shot through the spacesuit.
Okay, give him a shot through the spacesuit because it has a port for that.
Yeah, tiny holes are fine.
Before he gets sealed up, why don't
Just put your finger over it when I'm done.
Oh no.
Why don't you give him a once over with first aid?
Okay. That's 5d6. Click clack. Oh no.
Oh, also add
Aw.
your 1d of medicine to your first aid because you have a specialization that is more advanced than that.
Well, it may not matter, but we'll see.
Oh.
Okay, I have 15 plus a 1 on what's that d6 called?
The wild die.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
That's the one with the 1 on it.
I can think of some things that would not make this more interesting, that would just make them more sad.
Oh no.
Like he needs to be sedated. Actually, no, I like that. Like that this man needs the med bay we have back on the ship. He needs to be sedated if he's going to make it.
Who wants to carry him?
Do you well, how much does he weigh in microgravity?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
So,
Okay, without asking any questions, she throws him over her shoulder.
Yeah.
Time's away.
My character, yeah. Crix is like, I know how much he weighs. I'm not carrying him.
I'd throw out my back even in 0G.
Oh no.
Then okay, so we have the victim. We have him sedated. What are our priority? We have all of the sensor logs. We know who did this. We have our dossier. What are our priorities now?
What was he carrying? Like,
He was carrying weapons and technical equipment that was for your that was being smuggled into the sector for the cell that you're going to be equipping and arming to fight for the rebellion.
So we probably need to transfer a fair amount of material from his ship onto ours.
Mhm.
Well,
if there's anything left.
Salvage. Well, fair.
Yeah. A scan of the ship showed that the holds are completely empty.
Right.
So
Turns out that a hold full of guns is something that pirates will take.
What?
That doesn't sound right.
also field rations. Oh, and some medical supplies in case anybody gets shot. So,
And
you
citrus
need
fruit
those.
so no one gets scurvy.
Exactly. The rebellion values citrus fruit.
Oh, I just meant the pirates, but yeah, whichever.
Oh, well. Like, see, the original rebellion symbol wasn't red. It was originally orange because they needed to. No, that's not true. Okay.
Citrus
moving on.
fruit. See, he knows.
Citrus fruit. That thing is a blood orange. Okay.
Ew.
So, what are our priorities with what we've got?
We need to get our stuff back.
Okay.
And whoever this tin pot droid loving dictator is, you need to show him that you don't mess with us.
All right.
Can I detect any kind of an ion trail?
You actually already go ahead and give me the roll for that.
Okay.
If I send him the telemetry that I have from the sensors, because he's better at deciphering it than I am, does that give him a bonus?
You may cooperate at this roll. So, the rolls for cooperation actually kind of stink. So, I would say, why don't you, James, give me a roll.
Okay.
To do that, and tell me
what?
what you're rolling. So you're deriving the telemetry from your data pad, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to say that's that's going to be an a moderate difficulty. If you hit moderate, you give him 1d6. If you hit difficult, you give him 2d6. If you hit very difficult, you give him 3d6. And if you roll heroic, you give him 4d6 bonus.
So am I rolling technical?
Yes.
I rolled 12, but I rolled a 1 on the wild die.
I'm not. I've got nothing interesting for this. So, why don't you go ahead and roll that with a 1d6, Bryan?
Add 1d6.
Yes.
I rolled a 6 on the wild die.
Okay. Perfect.
So 10, 15, 27, 30.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So that is very difficult. You can tell that you have from your dossier a general location, or you have a location and some intel on the pirate base. You can tell that their trajectory went back to their pirate base. You are hot on their trail. If you leave soon, like treat the victim and get going, you can probably get this stuff back before it's even been unpacked.
That way.
Okay.
Wait, don't leave us behind.
Ryan, back at the ship, do you want to give this guy a once over?
Yes.
Okay.
So first aid again.
Yes. Or yeah, first aid.
First aid with medicine, I guess.
Yeah.
So six of the sixes.
Yes.
Math rocks. 19.
19. Okay, that is into difficult, almost very difficult territory. And so you are able over the course of an hour to get him patched up, to get him revived, to get him fairly well reoxygenated and back on his feet. Kyle, you had earlier given me a technical roll. Give me one more to do work on the ship while he was doing technical work on the person.
Sounds good. Oh, that is 8 with a 1 on the wild die.
Okay. As you are sitting there in your EVA suit, trying to get things restored, a fully restored, angry-looking Barabel. What are you doing in my engine room? What? You can't cross that. That's already cross-linked over there. Are you trying to blow the whole circuit?
Oh, sorry. I just trying to help. I'll leave you to it.
I appreciate your help. I really do. And stop.
Right away.
He sets back to getting his ship patched. And he says, I've got it from here. If worst comes to worst, I have my suit, I have an escape pod, and I know where your base is. So.
Right. Fair enough. Well, we'll leave you to it then.
And as you disembark and you start to plug in the coordinates for Prexiar, you see at least the running lights flicker on in his ship. And you individually and collectively set course for Prexiar, and pull the hyperspace levers, and the stars go to star lines, and then to the mottled white and gray of hyperspace. To be continued.
Yay!
Did y'all have fun?
Fantastic John Williams music here.
No licensing. We don't have the licensing for that.
Just slap something from the planets on here because it's more or less close.
That is true.
We get what, like 7 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
And
really,
like 90 seconds of
Goldsmith that borrowed from Holst more than Williams.
Yeah. Because like 90 Seconds of the Planets was just like our original intro for the podcast for like 4 years. Because it's open license. Sorry, I was looking up which class in Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMO, I would need to be able to make a Nautilus with a bowcaster. You laugh, it's doable.
That's amazing.
And I'm pretty sure if I go Vanguard, I can also be a healer. So yeah, we're fine.
All right. Did everybody enjoy the little micro adventure?
Yes.
Very much. Yes.
Okay, so that was our prologue. That was your characters. And we'll talk ships off the air, and then we probably have to do 2 more to finish off this, but we'll talk about scheduling.
Perish the thought.
Yeah. All right. Thank you folks so much. I've had fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. One of the 3 of you, or all 3 of you in tandem, whichever, doesn't matter. Tell me where we can find you on the internet.
Well, you can find us at our website at geekatarms.com, on all of the podcast feeds of your choice at Geek at Arms. Several actual play podcasts, including Quantum Childhood. Now I can't remember the names of any of them. Hard Traveling Geeks. Upcoming will be some...
Paths of Shadow.
Right now is the Paths of Shadow is publishing now. And in the fall we'll have some Call of Cthulhu called Friendly Fire.
Excellent.
Oh, and also Codswallop and Poppycock, which you may have heard us coordinate with Ryan before.
True.
I don't know any of our social stuff.
For our socials, you can find us at facebook.com/geekatarms. You can find us on Blue Sky and Instagram as Geek at Arms, and you can find us as Arms Geek on what's left of Twitter.
I love that. Kyle, where can the people find you on the nice parts of the internet?
You can find me as a part of my other show, MinMax Podcast. Basically, it's at MinMax Pod pretty much everywhere. I don't think we're on formerly Twitter at all anymore. I think that account is locked up, but otherwise, Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, all of the above. Our Discord server is also available. That's also MinMax Pod or MinMax Podcast. I'd have to double check that one. But point of order, it is MinMax with 1 N, not 2. That is a completely different show. So fair warning.
Yeah, I'm seeing that on Google right now. Okay.
And how much is it to join your Discord?
It is $0.
Ashley's been charging me $16 a week.
Well,
a week?
Look.
I don't know if I
wait, Mike, I can't believe you would do that. I mean, even I knew to get the coupon.
I only pay it a month.
See, even James knew to get the coupon.
Exactly. The coupon's only available on the City on a Hill Discord, though.
No.
That's the problem.
There you go.
I'm going to have to apologize. I'm going to have to apologize for slandering her before she hears that.
I was going to make a reference, but it was like a 6-year-old reference. But she knows how I feel about Chex Mix. She and I got into an argument. The first time I did anything with them, there was just a lively discussion about the correct way to Chex Mix.
I wasn't aware there was a wrong way to Chex Mix.
I'm lazy, so yeah, there is.
Oh, okay.
In her defense, she's
we
not
are
wrong.
feel like the
very
next time I play a
passionate
game
about our snack foods on our show.
And
That's
there's
fair.
nothing
That's
wrong.
fair.
And there is a wrong way to do all of
will
them.
know.
I imagine the next time I talk to her, she's like,
on it.
she's gonna be like, James, we need to have a discussion. And I'll respond politely and without fear. My wife makes it. She makes it in the oven.
No, I think that's the correct way in her mind. So
Okay.
you're fine. My correct way is
good.
from a bag on a shelf at the grocery
okay.
store. That is how I Chex Mix. That sounds like a branding campaign. Hey, if they want to sponsor us, that's fine. I'm not going to question it. I love Chex Mix. That'd be
City on the
great.
Hill, sponsored by Chex Mix.
Love it. Yes, please. That would be fantastic. I'm here for it. Links to all of them in the description down below. And thank you so much for listening, and have a blessed day. Thanks for listening to City on the Hill Gaming. To To find out more, visit us online at cityonahillgaming.com, join our Discord server, or if you'd like, come support us on Patreon at patreon.com/cityonahillgaming. You can also email us at cityonahillgaming@gmail.com. Thanks as always to our Patreon backers, Christina, Tony, JoAnne, Andrew, Bryan, and Sir Lord Epic Name. Thank you for all you guys do to support us, the show, and the community. Thanks for listening, and have a blessed day.